Day 7 is with headquarters, a Zentangle headquarters step out called Zander. I love how Stephanie Jennifer did it on her prompt list, that it is more geometric looking. I'm going to do it the traditional way here, but hers is really cool and I can't wait to try it that way. I just don't know how it will go with the supplies that I'm using. So I'm thinking that Xander is going to go in one of my petals here and one of these here. And I'm going to choose this lighter orange again. It happens to be my favorite one so far. And I may not fill up this whole petal, which is fine if I have some background space. Xander, if you've never done it before, which really is a great pattern if you're making a wreath. I love using this. I'm going to start with an arch and make an aura. I'm going to leave some space in between, and I'm going to make another one and another aura. And I'm going to continue up however many I can fit. So I'm like supersizing these here. So it's pretty big. In these big open spaces, I'm going to draw a line with a sparkle. So when I say sparkle, I leave a space in between and it winds up looking a little bit like a highlight. I think I'm going to come up to the top here. And then I'm going to continue to add auras, these lines on each side. Now for me, I personally like to stick in one section at a time. And because of the shape of the petal, I'm going to start to curve it a little bit as I get towards the end. So you don't have to have every single one of these lines as you move over have that sparkle. But this is going to give it a little bit of an illusion that it's rounding and it's going around in space. Okay. And I am not entirely sure. Again, I'm going to be doing a lot of fine tuning later on. So part of me right now wants to outline this petal, but I'm not going to yet because I might go back and this might be a nice area for paint. I'm going to grab some of my Neos right now and do a little bit. These are dry. They're dry from yesterday. So make sure that you're letting them be dry if you want a dry technique, or if they are wet because you just used them, you could flip it over and use the back side of it. So that could be an option as well. So add a little bit of dark on these sides. Again, making sure your Posca is dry if that is the tool you're using. And I'm gonna switch over to the yellow. Add a little bit of yellow. I'm pressing fairly lightly so that I can still see the Posca underneath it. And I'm going to take my white and add a highlight where that sparkle section is. And I feel like something should go inside of the bands. I do like how Stephanie has the orbs, and I did draw them fairly large. I'm going to try and see if I can get this salmon. Oh, the salmon doesn't show well. Let's see, let's try orange instead. I'll let that dry. Add some orange orbs in here. Not being super particular. Maybe taking the white Posca, or you could use a white jelly roll too, adding a little white dot in each one, but I feel like the Posca, the paint marker does work better on this surface. All right, that's it. There's Xander. Look how easy it is. Really, all you need is 5 minutes a day. Sit down, relax, draw a little bit, and who knows, maybe you'll get lost in it and spend hours. But you know, you can just make a practice of sitting down for 5 minutes. That would be a great thing to achieve.